What is up, guys? Three's Awesome here. Welcome back to a brand new video. We got some super duper exciting MONSTERVERSE gaming crossover news. That's right, the MONSTERVERSE is coming back with another game tie-in on April 13th on your Xbox or Xbox Series X, PlayStation 4, 5, Epic Game Store, the whole 9 yards. You can experience the power of the Titans once again in your bedroom, living room, basement, attic, where do you guys play games? Where's your guys' game setup? Comment down below. If you like what you see here, please consider leaving the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more awesome 3D's Awesome content. So, what amazing game is the MONSTERVERSE coming to? The last time we had a MONSTERVERSE crossover, I believe it was Operation Monarch, almost a year ago now. But no, it's not Operation Monarch 2. It's not PUBG. It's not... I bet you can play this game on mobile. I didn't look too far into it. But it's not PUBG. It's not PUBG Mobile. What amazing game are they bringing the MONSTERVERSE to? Well, you'll never guess it, but here we go. I'm excited to tell you guys that it's Pinball FX. That's right. You can experience the power of the MONSTERVERSE on a fucking pinball machine.
What were they thinking? What were they smoking crack up their ass? What were they thinking? What the fuck were they thinking?
Okay, so obviously, like, I was being sarcastic during the intro here. It's not the most amazing crossover at all. It's kind of like, what are they thinking? A fucking pinball game. But you would actually be surprised about one thing about this pinball game. This pinball game is like the Tiger Electronics like equivalent to the gaming world. This pinball game has other DLCs such as Indiana Jones, the Marvel Universe, Garfield, fucking How to Train Your Dragon, and Star Wars. And the list goes on. They have pinball themed licensed IPs up the wazoo, and they add them very frequently. Like Jurassic Park, Jurassic World. I'm surprised they don't have fucking Ghostbusters yet. But dude, their catalog of licensed IPs is absurd. And it's a fucking pinball game. Pinball. You know, a pinball machine. You know, you've probably seen them in almost every arcade or every bar known to man. Or every pizza restaurant has a pinball game. And now there's a console. I mean, I guess there has been a console, you know, equivalent to pinball. I'm not really surprised about that. But what I am surprised on is their catalog of licensed IPs. It doesn't stop there. Like, I guess they had Borderlands at one point. Or, you know, this is like the Pinball FX is another installment in this pinball franchise. Okay. So let's just slow down and take a step back. The MONSTERVERSE, Godzilla vs. Kong, specifically, is coming to this pinball game. There are 3, I believe, yeah, it's coming with 3 pinball arcades. So you got one in the Hollow Earth, and it's got some interesting mechanics where the screen turns upside down. Then you got Godzilla, I believe, in Hong Kong. And then there is the actual Hong Kong battle in the city with Mechagodzilla. There's the 2 ones with Godzilla in it. They kind of blend together and they kind of look very similar. But there's 3 arcade machines all together. And what the price point's going to be, I don't know. But from what I've seen, like, I looked at their Indiana Jones license, for instance, and it was about $15. So this may run you up to $15 if you want to play this. So I'm gonna get this because I just love the MONSTERVERSE, and I'll suck any type of dick to get MONSTERVERSE content, I guess. But I have to wonder why. So, okay, this is Legendary / Toho in a nutshell. Alright, gentlemen, we need ideas for a new Godzilla game. Oh, a crossover with mobile. A pinball machine crossover. Or we can just make a MONSTERVERSE video game. That's, in a nutshell, pretty much like what it is. They're doing everything in their power not to give us a game. And, like, the closest thing we got is the Gigabash DLC. And, like, that is a huge step in the right direction right there. But what they follow up with is a goddamn pinball game. And I will say it, I kind of hate pinball. I've always had a grudge against pinball machines. I think they're rigged in a way, kind of like gambling slot machines. Like, they're kind of rigged in that sense, where, like, the ball, no matter what you do, it's gonna go in between the flippers, or it's gonna go in the back alleyway, and then you just lose your turn and you lose your quarter. I don't know. I've always kind of like a prejudice against pinball machines. Like, every time I see one, I just think of a nasty bar. Like, have you ever been a kid that's been dragged to a restaurant that's also, like, half bar? And you're just kind of like, you didn't really want to be there. You're not really hungry. And you're just kind of looking around, and you got that bar smell, and you got, like, you know, the bar ambiance. And then you're looking around, and you see, like, all these cool games that you think are cool games, and your parents tell you, oh, no, you don't want to play that because that's for adults. That's how I view pinball machines. Every time I see a pinball machine, whether it's a kid's version in a pizza restaurant or anywhere, I always just think of, like, the bar and how many times I've been dragged over there. So, I don't know. Hopefully, I mean, like I said, I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what they're doing and why they're just so against giving us a game. I know the president of Godzilla, I believe, said something like, oh, they don't want to do that. They want to work their way up to a console port. But, like, they already did in 2015. The Godzilla PS4 game. You know, the game that you took off the PSN store, so now the game is, like, super rare and valuable. Yeah, that game. So why are we going backwards doing mobile stuff? And then suddenly you want to work your way up. Dude, just give the license to a AAA developer. It's not that hard. Give it to somebody that understands the franchise, and if they don't, give them restrictions and regulations to follow, so that way they can give the fans a quality MonsterVerse or even / Godzilla Kaiju fucking universe video game. It's not that hard. And it drives me up a wall that we just get these random crossovers where it's fucking a pinball machine game, or it's a fucking lottery slot machine where it plays really cool, like, computer-generated video game graphics of Godzilla and Kong, or it's Gigabash, an independent developer, which I said, huge step in the right direction, or it's some stupid mobile game that no one gives a shit about. Like Godzilla and the Ant Kingdom crossover. Like, what? It's absurd. It's absurd. Like, guys, I hate to say this, but, you know, when it comes to, like, movies and merchandise, us as Godzilla fans, we're eating very well. The MonsterVerse is continuing. Toho's making another Godzilla movie. We probably have, like, Singapore Season 2, you know, probably in development. We got Gamera, you know, anime coming out. We're eating really good as Godzilla / Kaiju fans in that market. But when it comes to games, dude, we're malnourished as fuck. People can see our ribs. Our rib cages, man. We are not eating good. We got a really good meal out of the Gigabash DLC, but now we're starving again. And now they're like, oh, have this nasty patty, and it's like, well, fuck, I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat a nasty patty, but fuck, I guess I'll take it. I'll take the Pinball FX crossover because I'd rather eat something than starve to death. But I guess that's the news on what's happening on April 13th. Hopefully some more additional news will come out. I think there was a live stream reveal. I didn't watch it before making this, so, you know, if anything, I'll update the description or the comment section of any, like, additional information that comes out about this regarding pricing and, you know, whatnot. But, you know, as of right now, you can download Pinball FX for free, which is interesting. I think it is in early access, which is kind of weird. So you can download it now for free, and then everything else is optional to buy. But I will say that you only get one pinball machine. So you pretty much are going to have to buy something anyway if you do like the game. So that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, stay awesome.